Well, I've done it again. This time on Craigslist, however. I saw a guy put a 20-year-old PC up for sale, untested, didn't know anything about it. The description just said, it's a computer. And he wanted $150 for it. No information. Didn't know if it worked, didn't say if it worked. I passed for weeks. Damn near a month before he finally dropped it to $75, which is still way, way too much. But I figured I'd make a shot in the dark and offer him 20 bucks. I could tell that it had a graphics card just based on the pictures. I saw a little VGA output in one of the expansion slots, but it was only VGA, so I didn't expect much. He said yes. So I showed up and I bought it. And it's weird. So let me show you what I got. It's another big one. This is a Gateway E6100. I have opened it up. I opened it up when I was buying it from the guy, so I know that it has a socket 478 Pentium 4, at least according to this sticker here, non-hyper-threaded, which we're going to see if we can fix that, because I have tons of hyper-threaded Pentium 4s. Why not give it an upgrade? According to Google, this would have come with between 512 and 1 gigabyte of RAM, and even though it has no onboard video, it did come with probably a GeForce FX 5200. So this was kind of a middle to high-end business PC back in the day. Not much more to say about it other than it's not scratched or dented, but it is dirty. So let's go ahead and start on the outside. It's another one of those PCs that I don't really want to touch. Where did I put my rag? There it is. So, yeah, this is, it's not the worst, but it's kind of sticky. Had to meet the guy at a storage unit. He got this for free, I think, and then my dumbass paid actual money for it. So, yeah, there's some nasty goop down there. See if we can get some of that off, perhaps. This is a very large PC, and I do like big computers. Just about as much as I like small computers. So I want to spray directly on the front, so we're going to once again do that. Seems to mostly be dust. That is a very chunky power button, I like that. Lots of unfortunate little crevices that dust can collect in. That's difficult to clean. I am not looking forward to cleaning the inside of this PC, to be honest. But we'll see. I've gotten a glimpse of the inside simply because I opened it up when I was picking it up, and I didn't like what I saw. So I saw lots of spiders. I could probably do some sort of clickbait title with this. Spider-infested PC! But I don't like that. I don't. And although I saw lots of spiders, it's not spider infested. Just dirty. I also know that it's missing at least one screw on this plastic base plate, of all things. And there's the VGA that I saw. There's a lot of dust coming through these expansion slots here. Looks like we've got a modem, sound card of some sort, and probably 10100 Ethernet. This computer came out in 2003, and I firmly believe that this is all original. I don't think any of that was aftermarket. Man, this thing's just got so many cobwebs on it. So I'm going to switch camera angles and open this in front of you. Hopefully I can give you a little better view. Okay. Gateway liked to do this on their high-end PCs. They would color some of the thumb screws green, and that indicated a replaceable part. Okay, so right off the bat, let's get this clean. Not the worst I've seen, mostly just this section here. That's probably, ooh, there's a little chunk right there. Probably good enough. Okay. I don't know how well this will come across on camera. Not well at all, looks like. But this thing is full of spider webs. So, grab this pencil here. Just kind of start getting some of those. I'm not a huge fan of spiders. I'm not downright scared of them, but I do not want spider webs all over my face and hands and other extremities. So this computer, ugh. Oh, it's got SATA. So this computer came out right at the height of the capacitor plague. But I don't see any bulging capacitors, which is good. These were well known for that. Looks like we have a 20-pin ATX power supply with the kind of an AT style 6-pin auxiliary power connector, even though this board does not use it. Interesting. I see. This motherboard has no onboard video, so it needs the graphics card. It also has no onboard audio, so it needs that sound card. But it does have onboard networking, which makes me wonder if this might be a gigabit Ethernet card. Let's look at how much RAM it's got. Oh, that's crunchy. That's a 512 megabyte stick of DDR400. It's pretty decent. I'm going to guess this is the same. Yes. Oh, wow, look at that. Can the camera see that? The Northbridge heatsink is bent. What the hell happened there? Anyway, let's get this off there. That's a really long SATA cable. This is one of those unusual... Is that not how you get this off? How do you get that out? If not, just... Okay, it's just really tight. This is one of those unusual early SATA hard drives that still has the older Molex power connector. You cannot plug them both in at the same time. You will kill the drive. Looks like this is 250 gigs. That would have been pretty damn good for 2003. Oh, this has a date code of early 2004. So this would have been one of the later versions of this, which makes sense with the gig of RAM. Let's see here. It has chassis intrusion, which is kind of nifty, I suppose. That unplugged. I think we should probably get some of these cards out of here. I don't like this mounting method. It's another one of these thumb screws, but it just kind of clips in, and this, you're still zoomed in on the north bridge. Okay. It's got a little door there that flips down and just holds them in place. I much prefer screws. Get out of there. Oh, it actually has a clip. AGP doesn't usually have a clip. I'm sure this is an FX5200, but it doesn't say. NVIDIA part number 6002578. Now that's not going to be an NVIDIA part number, it just says NVIDIA on it. That part number is going to be a gateway part number. These would have really come with like two things. It would have been a Quadro NVS, but if it were a Quadro NVS, this would have a DB59 connector, which is this big fat wide thing that kind of looks like DVI, and it splits off to two different monitors. Since this has VGA and looks like S-Video, this is probably a FX5200. Take that out just because these have nice little finger holders there, so you can remove them easily. That's nice. That is a common feature on these higher end business class machines. This is a Linksys. It is gigabit. Okay. Linksys gigabit network adapter. Cisco Systems. Interesting. Now our sound card. Oh, I spy Creative Labs. Creative Labs model CT5808. This is one of their cheaper ones, if I recall correctly. I don't remember the exact name of this version, but it's nothing special. Next, the modem. Got spider webs on my hand. That's exactly what I didn't want. There's like no identifying information, it just says modem. So, who made this? I don't know. Okay, so that part's, uh-oh. That is a jumper, and I don't know where it came from. Oh dear. Well, let's hope that's not important. I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Shoot. Okay, next let's get the optical drives undone. Spider webs. Ooh, looks like I can take out the cages. Where'd I put my screwdriver? This'll do. Anything to make cleaning easier. Oh, there's another one way down in there. I'll have to grab my longer screwdriver later. That was a pain. Looks like there's a clip here at the front. Oh, oopsies, that was... How do you get this off now? Oh, there's another screw in the front. Darn it. And this clip, that was just the front panel buttons. So... Oopsies. How do I get that back on? I'll deal with that later. Let's get the rest of these cables out. Looks like I've got two connected CD-ROMs and since they both have the original install method there. I believe those are original. Okay. And then the floppy connector. And the power supply is free. Now, how do I get it out of here? There are no screws. Oh, it's got a test button. That's kind of nifty. Wait a minute. Is this really toolless? Oh, that's cool. Toolless power supply install. That's cool. I suppose at this point, I should get these optical drives out of here and see exactly what they are. This is just a CD-ROM drive. Nothing special. It doesn't say what speed it is, but I mean it's just a CD drive. And ooh, that was tough. This one's a fighter. I have to keep these two separate from the other one because they are thin thread, or fine thread rather, as they are supposed to be. Now this is a DVD multi-recorder. DVD-R? DVD-RW, okay. Ultra speed. February 2004, it's a gateway part number, okay. HL data storage. Very interesting. Okay. Now I suppose it's time for that front panel. But how? How do you get the front panel off? Do you just... Surely you don't just pull. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. There's probably one at the top that I can't access, so we're going... Ah, boy, I don't want to break this. This top piece slides back somehow. I don't entirely know how, but it does. How do you slide back? What a pain in the butt. Okay. How do you get this out of here? I think we're going to take the foot off. No, we're not. The foot has Torx screws. Floppy drive. That's what's holding us back. Nope, I was wrong. What's holding us back? The blank drive? Why is there a blank drive? Another blank drive. Who does this? What? How am I supposed to get this off? I don't want to break it. There's cutouts for headphone and microphone, but there are no actual ports there. That's a spider's egg sac. Don't like that. Let me see if I can figure out how to get this off. Okay, I think I understand it now. I think there's a screw here. Take this out. And there's a screw here. I'm gonna get my screwdriver in that. We'll take that out. Come on. Stop fighting me. And I think that might let us take the back panel off. I was wrong. How do you get this off? What the heck? Don't tell me I have to take the motherboard out. I might. But I really don't want to. This is missing a screw anyway. So I ran out of memory on my phone at a very convenient time. So looks like I missed a spot here. Not. It is what it is, I suppose. But there's not a whole lot that I can do about getting into the front. I tried very hard. I just can't get in. So that's that. Get these cards kind of cleaned off at least. I noticed some rust when I was cleaning things out there. Right along the top of this. I don't really like that. But oh well, I suppose. Get in there. Okay. Now a floppy drive. Okay. Which CPU do we have? Pentium 4 2.8, 800 megahertz front side bus, SL7E3. I actually think that this does have hyperthreading. Let me double check. I thought all the 800 megahertz front side bus ones had hyperthreading. Yes, that one does support hyperthreading. So usually the sticker on the front has an HT next to the Pentium 4 logo if it supports hyperthreading, so maybe the BIOS on this PC has it disabled. We'll find out shortly. Ouch, stepping on stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. That's Corsair stuff. Not a huge fan. Gotta admit. Did notice that this fan has a pretty little blue plastic around it. Not really sure why, but it's pretty. Okay. We want to be in this orientation. These locked in there. Give it a little jiggle. CPU fan connected. RAM back in here. Stick one. Now I'm going to assume that this system works. I have not powered it on yet. To our hideously folded floppy drive connector. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because that's actually super good cable management. Just got to get this big ass parallel cable back where it belongs. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That is really good cable management for a for that style of cable. Okay, let's see. I believe the modem was on the bottom. Got these finger slicers on there. I really hate those. Modem installed. Sound card. Did I brush this? I did not. Ouch. Okay. Not that I care about which ones went in which slot. I'm pretty sure there was a gap. Then the Ethernet card. Maybe there were two gaps, I don't know. And I'll just put another one here. Get our video card brushed off. I really wish I knew exactly what this one was. If this is the 128 megabyte version of the FX 5200, I might go ahead and grab that kit in there. Why are you not seating? What is going on? Oh, I see. It's the finger slicers doing their thing and just being the worst things that have ever been invented. I hate these things. Get in there. What the hell is going on? I really hate these things. But anyway, if this is the 128 megabyte version, I will probably end up grabbing that Quadro FX 500 that I used in my Chonkness build until it started to allow me to use other graphics cards after the CPU changes. Okay, that's done. Where's the clip? That's what I was stepping on. Okay. So this goes here. And that goes here. Still don't like that mounting mechanism, but I suppose it is what it is. Get that spider egg sac out of here. Okay. Well, that's one way to install a fan. Poorly. Okay, hard drive. I think this was in this one. I think. No, this one. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Get our little cable here. Where's my cloth? Just give it a little wipe down. It's not too bad. This was here. Don't think it matters which one it's plugged into. DVD drive was on top. CD drive was underneath. Blank drive was under that. Get in there. What are you stuck on? Okay. Guess I can put these back in. Cable time. This one's actually good enough. I believe this one was here. They did the best they could by just twisting it endlessly. Okay. One, two. Now I think there's not much left to do other than get the power supply put back in. This weird toolless system. Okay. P4 connector. .20 pin. Floppy. I didn't even get it in there. Oh, it's hard. Okay. Hard drive. DVD drive. CD drive. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We're only going to put one of these back in. Clearly it's not going anywhere. Well, maybe I can get the other one in. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, if I can get my screwdriver back out. Let's see if this jumper's needed anywhere, because I could not figure out where that went. Oh, okay. So I can get here while the side panel's off. First, VGA connected. Don't worry, I'll adjust the camera momentarily. Keyboard, so we can get into the BIOS. It's also a spark shield for me. Don't know if you can tell that. Okay, we're going to plug it in, and it just turns on. Okay. BIOS settings is F2, I think. F4 to run setup. What? Hyperthreading is enabled. I can't see this very well. Okay, system time is incorrect. It thinks it's 2002. That means that the BIOS battery is dead. That's fine. Now it has a hard drive, so let's see if it boots into presumably XP. Interesting that this fan comes on and off. The fan feels fine, so no mouse was found. I don't care. Ooh, that's a noisy hard drive. Ugh. Kathy. Okay. I'm not even going to try to guess the password on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that BIOS battery, wipe this hard drive, and reinstall XP. And yeah. By the way, I suppose I should mention, if you want to see the non-sped up version of the cleaning, I do have that posted on my Patreon for paid members. And if you want to watch me painfully install XP on this, for whatever reason, that will also be on my Patreon. That one will be for all members, including free ones. So, yeah. Let's get to it. God, that's noisy. Okay, wipe time. Well, here we are inside Windows. Now, since this video is already well over 30 minutes long, we're going to keep this one short. Got my handy thumb drive here. we're just going to go ahead and update the drivers, install a couple games, and see what she's got. Oh dear. What? Clearly it's aware of the drive. Uh-oh. Let's try a rear USB port. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay. Does it not see the USB ports? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Found a new... Why'd that take so long? What? Okay. There we go. Let's get Snappy Driver Installer going. Get some drivers up in here. That might help things move a little faster. PCI modem, that's okay. I don't care about the modem. Okay. Looks like we have drivers for the gigabit Ethernet card. Wait a minute. They're both gigabit. The onboard and the card are both gigabit. Huh. Let's see. It's got the Creative Audio PCI. That's the sound card. FX5200. I was correct. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these drivers installed. I'm gonna fast forward this by about 4 times. Okay, so those are installed. We do need to restart, but before I do that, let's go ahead and get some games copied over. Now, I don't intend to get this machine on the internet. This is mighty close in performance to a couple of other machines I've done recently, so we're going to ignore Legacy Update, Avast, and all that jazz. Instead, we are just going to go ahead, not that one, get this stuff copied over. I'll go ahead and speed this up too. Whew, I am getting mighty tired. I think we're going to go ahead and get that last game installed in the morning. So I will go ahead and restart. We have to restart anyway for the drivers. So I will see you in just a moment. For someone who works the night shift, I am up way too early. But let's finish getting this installed. And of course, once again, I'm gonna fast forward through this. Okay. So, this PC was designed as a fairly high-end business machine. It never really had gaming as one of its design factors. So I suppose the question is, how does it game?
Looks like they're after the facility. Protect the research center. Enemy contact! What's behind us? Any flying tanks? Going to red alert. See what you can do to help our forces, but leave quality weapons and costs. Don't let those enemy forces get in our base. Dispatching a squad of sailors to help you. Stay behind our tanks and let them do the bulk of the work. You're not ready for combat just yet, son.
Well, Bad Legend of Kayla seems to be pretty good. Actually, it seems to be really good. It's not perfect, but... Oh. This is definitely playable. To be honest, I'm expecting this to be fine. I haven't found many PCs that can't run Unreal Tournament 2004. This is pretty decent so far, I'd say at least. Oh yeah, this is great. Ooh, fat cannon. Uh-oh. Yep, this runs good. No issues at all with this one. I suppose the real question at this point... Oh, he died. I suppose the real question at this point is simply, what about Battlefront? That's the one that's actually hard to run. I love this game. I believe we've tried this game on an FX 5200 before, although I do not remember how good or bad it was. This does not inspire confidence. Nope. This sucks. Playable, but only just. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, I think my assessment of playable but only just is accurate. There are invisible enemies that I just bumped into. Yep, this sucks. But you know what? When I was a kid, I would have played this. I would have been angry a lot, I think. But yeah. Okay. I suppose that's that. Wow, that's even the menus are slow. Yeah, it needs a little more oomph. So, I suppose that's pretty much that. Not a bad machine, all things considered. With a simple graphics card upgrade, I think we'd be off to the races. And it'd be pretty easy to just slap some extra RAM in here. So, yeah, not a bad machine. Might do some upgrades in a future video. I really do like these gargantuan towers, so let me know what you think in the comments. I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. Let me know what upgrades you think I should do down in the comments. And I would also like to thank Jordan Laverne for being my first paid Patreon member. I do have a Patreon. I post extra content down there. Some of it's for free too, so go ahead and check that out and do all that good YouTube stuff. I've got another video coming up soon, and I hope you enjoy it.